Hi, welcome to my channel Ruby Net Crochet Tejido. In this video I'm going to teach you how to knit this brick lace. It's very easy to do. I already showed you how to do it in a flat, now circular. It's very easy to do. I hope you guys like it and give it a try. And here is the list of material you're going to need to make it. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and click on the little bell. That way you get notification each time I upload a video. Remember, I make my videos in Spanish and English. If you're receiving a Spanish video and you want to see in English, go to the main page of my YouTube channel and you'll find the English version. To make this brick lace motif, I'm going to use this leftover yarn. It's medium 4, 100% acrylic. This Chiagu 6mm is the short cable. In the description box below is the link where you can buy this type of needle. And I'm going to use a round counter and some marker to separate the repetitions. This is the stitch that I'm going to show you. I already did this video in the flat like this. Now I'm going to do a circular, that way you can see both. I already have here this sample. It will look like this. Perfect for a top of your boots or for a cowl or neck warmer. I look gorgeous. And the flat, the stitch is multiple of 12 plus 4 and the round is just multiple of 12. So I'm gonna cast on enough for 3 motifs. So you have to cast on 1 extra stitch to close the circumference, because we're working in the round. So I'm gonna cast on 36 plus 1 just for 3 motifs. So I'm gonna leave it there long enough to cast on my stitches, do a slip knot, and cast my stitches nice and loose. Once I cast on my 37 stitches, I will meet you here. Here I have my 37 stitches, and I have to do a knot in here to secure that stitch, but I will do that after I close the circumference. So I cast on the stitches nice and loose, that way I can bring it to the other side of the needle without doing any more motifs, only 3. So you have to make sure that this is not twisted. And you're going to slip the first stitch to the right hand needle, and the last stitch you're going to loose and pass it over the tip of your needle, and you're going to pull the 2 ends. You flip it and it's much easier. You see, that was the last stitch, and by pulling here and you close the circumference and secure that stitch, it will be much neater, your work. And now you're gonna pass the stitch back to the left hand needle. You're gonna place a marker or your round counter, and I'm gonna do a purl row just for the border. And the flat piece, I just start right away with the motifs, and that's why you get a little gap in here, because I just start with row 1 of the motif. And here, for the border, that way you don't get that gap, I will do a round of purl, and I don't gonna count the round. I finished that round of border. Now we're gonna start with our stitch, and it's a 12 round repetition, and the even number round you knit, and the odd number you do the motifs. So round 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12, they're knit. And the contrary of this one, you work the motif in the right side and purl on the wrong side, that way they're knit in this one. The good thing about on the circular, you always knit. So the first motif I will do in Spanish, and then the second in English. I already did my first motif in Spanish. So we're going to start from the beginning with the repetition that you have to do in those 12 stitches. So you knit 2, yarn over SSK, yarn to the front for the yarn over, SSK, slip, and knit those two together through the back strand. Pass the left hand needle through those two front strands and you're ready to go. Now you're going to knit 3, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 3, yarn to the front for the yarn over because we're netting, and you're going to knit 3, creating the yarn over on top of your needle here. Place your marker, and I continue with the repetition. Knit 2, yarn over, SSK, knit 3, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 3 until the end. So I finished round 1, and 2 is all knit. You're gonna knit all your stitches, and you see this is the yarn over. It's just that strand in the front. You pass it to your needle through that strand and knit. And you have to make sure that you always do the yarn over, because otherwise you will be decreasing stitches. You have to make sure that you have your 12 stitches, and you do the yarn over where they're supposed to, because they are the ones that create that beautiful lace work. Yarn over again and knit. And I'm gonna be leaving here, you're gonna see each row repetition is at the even number, they are knit. You're gonna just 12 stitches, pass your marker and continue until now. We're gonna work in round 3, and you want to start with 3 net, yarn over SSK, yarn to the front for the yarn over, slip the first one, slip the second one, pass your left hand needle through that 2 front strand, and the right hand needle is in place to knit those 2 through the back strand. You're gonna knit 1, you're gonna knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 1, yarn to the front for the yarn over, knit 1, yarn over SSK, yarn to the front, slip 1, slip the next one, knit them together through the back strand, and knit 1. You're going to pass your marker, and you're going to start again. 3 knit, yarn over, SSK, 1 knit, knit 2 together, yarn over, 1 knit, yarn over, SSK, 1 knit, until the end of round 3. Now for round 4, you knit all your stitches. You see the yarn over through the front strand. The yarn over again. And the yarn over again. You're going to pass your marker and you're going to continue netting all the way until the end. We're going to work in round 5. And you're going to start with net 4. Yarn over SK2P. You're going to decrease 2 stitches now. So you're going to bring the yarn to the front for the yarn over. You're going to slip the first stitch as to net, and the next 2 stitches you're going to net them together with the yarn from the front for the yarn over. Net those 2 together. Now that stitch that you slip, you're going to pass it over and cast it out. And that is SK2P. Now yarn over, net 3. So you just have to bring the yarn to the front for the yarn over and net 3. 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over SSK. Yarn to the front for the yarn over, slip and slip, and knit those 2 together through the back strand. And that's the repetition that you're going to do in round 5. Net 4, yarn over, SK2P, yarn over, net 3, yarn over, SSK. Now for 6, you're going to knit all your stitches. This is a beautiful motif and very easy to do. Once you learn those short form abbreviation, it's very easy to do. So we're halfway. You're going to continue like this to finish round 6. For 7, you're going to start with SSK. So slip and slip, and knit those 2 together through the back strand. You're going to knit 3. You're going to knit 2 together. Yarn over, net 5. Yarn to the front for the yarn over, net 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over, and then SSK again. And the next repetition, you bring the yarn to the front. You pass your marker and you're going to SSK and these 2 first stitches. Something that I wanted to mention, I recommend to use this type of marker, you know, that you have a bead or something in the front, something hanging, to do this, especially in round 7, because you have to have the bead in the front, because if you have the beads, you see, when I'm going to do the yarn over for the next 2, the yarn over is in this side of the marker. But if I place the beads in the back, you see like I don't have nothing to stop. When I do the yarn over will be part at the next 12 stitches, not at these ones in here. And then you have to be moving your markers, especially if you use this type that you don't have nothing to stop the yarn over. So you'll pass your marker and you start again. SSK, 3 net, knit 2 together, yarn over, net 5, yarn over, and again you pass the marker and continue all the way until the end. And remember the yarn over had to be in this side of the marker, in the right side. So when you finish round 7, you're going to finish with the yarn over, and you have to make sure that your marker is in the front, and then you're going to knit all your stitches in round 8. I'm going to work on round 9, and you're going to start with the yarn over, the yarn to the front, and you're going to SSK, slip 1, slip the next one, knit them together through the back strand. You're going to knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 4, yarn to the front for the yarn over. So when you're knitting and you have a yarn over, you only have to bring the yarn to the front, except if they tell you in the stitch that you have to wrap around twice. But the regular yarn over, you just bring it to the front, and you're going to knit 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 1, yarn to the front for the yarn over, and knit the last stitch. You're going to pass the marker and you're going to start again. Yarn over, SSK, knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 4, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 1, all the way around. So you're going to start round 10 and you're going to start knitting that yarn over. I absolutely love the yarn over work. I found that they look so beautiful, even more than cable. But that's my personal taste. I love doing yarn over. I don't know why. So you're going to knit all the way around in this round 10. We're going to start in round 11. You're going to start with 1 knit or knit 1, yarn over, SK2P, slip 1, knit twice, knit 2 together, and pass over that slip stitch and cast it out. Yarn over, knit 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4 knitted together, yarn over, knit the last 2 stitches, yarn to the front for the yarn over and knit the last 2 stitches. Pass the marker and start with the repetition again. Knit 1, yarn over, SK2P, yarn over, knit 4, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 stitches. And that will be what the repetition in round 11. Now round 12, you're gonna knit all your stitches. All the way until the end. Knit, knit, knit. The marker and continue till the end. And this is I finished the 12 round repetition of a first motif, and like that you're gonna continue working as many repetitions that you will like. You'll go back in the video where I start with round 1, and you will start with knit 2, yarn over, SSK, knit 3, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 3, and so on with those 12 repetitions. But you can write everything in a piece of paper from the screen that I've been leaving all those repetition, and it will be easier for you to follow with you work on a piece of paper. So I will do one more repetition, and after I finish with the repetition of round 12, the next round I will do a cast off or bind off with purl stitches. Well, this is the repetition of the two motifs in this color and in the pink. They look amazing, and I hope you guys like it, and give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. And if you make anything with these motifs and you want to send me some pictures, you can do it through my Facebook page, Rubynet Crochet Tejido, or my Instagram, Rubynet Crochet Tejido. Please share my video with friends and family, that way you help me grow here on YouTube. I wish you have a beautiful day. Bye.